Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Monster Flush is a game about monsters pooping in toilets for kids. What could go wrong with that? Kids are going to love this game. The monsters are really cool plastic pieces. The little poo-poo is these little beads. You got the toilet flush. You got this really cute plunger that you use to turn the board. Kids are going to really like this. Now, for adults, this is the random fest. The theme probably will turn you off. You probably won't like it very much. But my kids love it. Every kid we play with loves it. They just think the monsters pooping is the funniest thing ever. And as parents, we deal with that. If you take a hard line and we're not going to do potty humor, we're not going to do toilet humor, pass this game on by. Monster Flush is not for you. But for the rest of us that have kids that get a tickling out of pooping and poop jokes and stuff like that, as most children do, this is going to fit right into that window. So Monster Flush is going to be a game where you're just rolling the dice and things happen, right? There's not a lot of decisions to be made. You can kind of pick this toilet or that one. Based on this one has fewer colors, I'm less likely to be knocked off of it. But there isn't a lot of decision making to be made in this game. This is strictly a kid's game. Adults are not going to play this, not going to get a lot out of it. But it's a relatively funny game to be laughing with your kids. For us, we're going to keep it. I'm going to let the kids have this one and play with it as much as they want and let them lose little poop turds. But they'll have a good time while they're doing it, and their friends really do like this one. What do we know as adults? Kids love it. Keep it for the kids. Here's Monster Flush, the box for it, which is actually very attractive for children. I mean, it has a toilet on it and some toilet paper, so some of the adults will be turned off. But kids love this box with the monsters and the toilet and everything. The game of toilet paper and flushing toilets. I mean, that's just right up a kid's alley. When you open it up, you'll kind of see this right here, and you're going to be playing with the box. So I'll set this aside, but you can kind of see that these toilets have holes in them. You're going to get a little bit of a rule book. And then you'll have this little thing that will sit down, and you'll be playing with it. You're like, what is that? And then you get these little monsters, and you'll get a little plunger. It's like in a toilet. You're going to get a nice big chunky dice and some tiles and tokens, which we'll see in a few minutes. And then everybody will get one of these. These are really hard cardboard and look very nice. The components in this game are actually fairly nice. These are like the little turds, I guess, that you'll be shooting down the pipes. You're going to have these monsters that just look really cute and fantastic, and they're hard plastic, and they look really good. Each one has a different look at them. They're stickered when you get them. You get big chunky dice. You get a little plunger that you'll use in the game, and you'll get these little tiles and tokens. They're really, really great quality for a kid's game. Absolutely. Here's the rules for the game. You're going to have a component list, which is pretty good. And then you'll see how you set it up, which is really just fixing the box to play. And the rules will be here. The rules are really super short. It's a very simple game. You'll be utilizing the plunger and kind of how you score it out when the game ends at the back. The rules are very, very simple. Very, very easy to read. You can get through this probably in just a couple minutes. When you're ready to play, you'll be using the box. And what you'll do is you'll empty it out. You put this thing in the center of it, and then you can place this right over the top. It'll sit right inside there, and you can take your plunger and kind of move this around to kind of randomize it if you want to. That's how the plunger will be used, and then you'll set up and ready to go. So every player is going to have 6 of these tokens. They'll give them to their opponent, and the opponent will shuffle them up and put them on their board in random order. So everybody will have theirs randomized, once again, by their opponent, not by their own player. And that's just a way to keep kids from cheating, I think. Now I'm going to be showing a 2-player game just to kind of show. Now the player who goes first is actually the person who farted last. That's actually in the rule book. If nobody has farted through their entire life, all the players playing, then you can find another way to randomize it. So first thing you do is you roll the dice. And let's say I rolled a yellow. There's 2 yellow rugs here. I couldn't put it on this one because it's already open. The monsters will never go where a toilet is already open. So what you do is you take one of your duties and you put it there underneath your monster, and you put him on the yellow towel on that toilet. So now he's sitting there. Now let's say for argument's sake the orange player also rolled a yellow. He would take his little duty, put it underneath his monster, and he can't go there because it's open, so you are allowed to push somebody off the toilet and then take the place. Now in this case we rolled an arrow, so what we would do is we would take our plunger and turn this over, and you'll see that the holes will open up in different locations. If you had rolled one of the blanks, you wouldn't have moved it at all. If you hear a sound, that means that the duty fell down. In this case, it did not. I didn't hear a sound. So let's play another round. You're looking at black. The black would be here. So I'm actually going to bump him off his spot. And I don't get to move it because it's blank. So now the orange player would go. And let's say he did this. He could go, can't go here in this purple or the pink because it's open. So he would take this spot again. And the red would be knocked off. But because the arrow is there, we would take the plunger and listen. It didn't fall. So let's try it again. And he gets a blue. So he's going to move over here, but he doesn't get to move it because it's blank. And he's got a yellow. He could bounce him off. He's not going to. You're going to listen for it. Uh-oh, somebody fell. Who was it? Red scored a point, and orange did not. Since red's duty went down, he has to wipe himself. So he will take one of his 6 at random and turn it over. If it's toilet paper, you're a third of the way to winning. So what you'll do is every time your duty falls down, you will pull one of these over. And it could be toilet paper or it could be an empty roll. Wah, wah. You don't want an empty roll. So once somebody has all 3 of the toilet papers, look at that, it's the last one, then you would win the game. Who should buy this game? You know, if you're looking for a little dice with younger kids, they get a kick out of the pooping and the monsters, and this is going to be right up your alley. I don't know if the adults are going to want to play this one too much, especially with the kids. It's just kind of an activity you do. It's generic enough, but the pieces are really, really nice, and the plunger moving things along is fine. It's not the best kids game in the world. The kids are going to like it because of the theme. Without the theme, I don't know how long it would stick around. But they're giggling, laughing. Their friends come over. They like to play this one. So we're going to keep this one. Now, when I have kids games, I always have 2 levels. I have the one where we keep them back. We play as a family. We want to make sure all the pieces are there. And then the second kind of category is I'm just going to give it to the kids, let them play with it. When they lose enough pieces, we just throw it away. This is going to be what I'm going to give to the kids. And the third category is we get rid of it because it's just nonsense. But this one we're going to keep around. The kids like to play it. When their friends come over, the monster pooping theme is, I don't know. They love it. You're not going to love it. The kids are going to love it. And that's what you're looking at here. It doesn't have any kind of IP on it, but it is a really, really neat game. So we're going to keep it, give it to the kids, let them play with it. When they lose enough pieces, we'll throw it away. Monster Flush, keeper. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. Lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing games.